welcome back to Brad Tragic TV. So normally I'm gonna do different episodes and buying and selling tips, but this is one of those videos that um, I'm gonna do some wrestling stuff. So, good God, let me take my glasses off for a second here. Let me tell you a little story about a guy who used to love wrestling. Not anymore. What the hell is going on? This is like, I'm like in Planet Donkey Face or something. I don't know what wrestling crap is going on, but I have no idea what the hell is going on now. Usually I could, not watch wrestling for a while, just watch the results and read the results online and, listen to reviews on YouTube. Holy shit, what? It, it's like trying to get a movie review from like 1 week of a soap opera. That's like a girl thing. So let's say you're trying to figure out what happened on the first season of The Walking Dead, and the guy's talking about it, and it makes no sense whatsoever. You know all the characters from watching the second season, and you've never seen the first season, and you're listening to them, and it makes no sense whatsoever because I don't know. It's hard to explain what the hell. Oh my god. Ah. One clip just made my mind explode, and hearing about what happened at Battleground or whatever the hell the last pay-per-view was, I lost track. I think it was Battleground. Good lord. Alright, so this is my little rant here about how I would have booked the WWE and TNA. And where I'm going to start with TNA is basically when Bully Ray was announced as the head of Aces and Eights. The other part of this is going to be when Cena dropped the belt. Now, I totally, and I don't, it's really not relevant who he dropped the belt to, because I forget who he dropped the WWE belt to a while back. It's not really relevant, though. So, whenever that happened, I'm going to tell you how I would have booked it, because this is ridiculous. I don't know what the, and excuse my language, what the fuck is going on in WWE. But this is ridiculous. Like, this is shit. This really is shit. And I just made a comment on a Tree of Woe video that, well, it's glad they came down to TNA's level. I guess it was nice of them. Because this is the shit that TNA does. We don't want this crap. Why are you putting it on WWE programming? We get Kane, who I turn on. I haven't watched Raw in probably nearly a month. And I heard Kane was back. I heard that. He was in his Kane costume the last time I seen him. He came back. He attacked, I think it was The Miz or somebody. Now, I turn on, I see a clip with the Big Show, and I see Kane outside in a fucking suit with no fucking mask on. Nothing, no fire, no nothing. Suit. What the hell? Is, like, Jeff Jarrett booking this shit, or what? What's going on? Did they got some stupid writer from TNA in the back now? Because if you do, you need to fire his ass and get him out of there. Because we don't want to see this shit. I don't know what the hell's going on, but they need to get back on track. Get Bryan in the main event scene. And I'm not a mark by any sense of, to say Bryan, oh, he's the best in the world. No, but fucking goddamn, dude, this is ridiculous. You have Big Show in the fucking main event. Really? Really? You don't have anybody else? Alright, I understand. You gotta give him a push every once in a while. So, okay, I hope this is it, and I hope this is the last time we see it. Big Show is not the face of the company. Please do not do that. Oh my god, doesn't that be horrible? Oh, god. Anyways, so, okay, Cena was injured. He had the big on his arm. He had to go away for a while. He had to drop the belt. We all remember I think, Bryan, and he was trying to get somebody, I don't even remember who he was facing, I have no idea. So it was great. He went away. He should have dropped the belt. This is what he should have done. This is the way they should have played this out. At the time, Punk had lost the belt. And I think Cena had went through Ryback, and he had went through Mark Henry. He should have dropped the belt to CM Punk on a Raw. There's no reason for it. I'm not going to say that Punk should keep the belt at all. Punk would face um, somebody at the next pay-per-view, drop the belt. Who it would be? I think it should be a guy like Dolph Ziggler. He should have dropped it to him. There should have been a confrontation between them. Dolph gets the belt. I wouldn't say the belt needs to stay on Dolph for a while. I would say it needs to stay on him for about 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 pay-per-views. Have a feud with somebody maybe, oh, I don't know, Randy Orton. This makes sense, logical. Um, Randy Orton as a heel, turn him heel back then. You could have did this a long time ago, or you could have him as a babyface, facing Dolph Ziggler as him turning heel again. Um, and then after he wins, then he does this feud with Daniel Bryan. Now here is where the whole fucked up thing begins for me. Daniel Bryan should beat Randy Orton the very first time he faces him. Yes, that's right. Um, None of this fucking bullshit where they're dragging him out for 4 pay-per-views. Good lord. Like, I understand when, gotta get serious here, when you're trying to make a feud last, but when there's no technical champion, and you're just dragging it out for no reason, it's stupid. Like, they've got to mean something, and these matches really didn't mean anything for Daniel Bryan. And see, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get Daniel Bryan to be a legitimate main eventer, and that's what they should have been doing. But I don't think it did anything for his career. I don't think it really did. Like, all it did was put him in a stupid match that really wasn't a match because they all ended screwed up. So it was all screwy finishes, so they didn't mean anything. No legitimate losses, no legitimate wins, nothing. It was just stupid. It was just dumb retardedness that WWE, I don't know who booked this, but whoever booked it needs to be fired because it was just really, really dumb. But I would have gave Bryan the belt and then had Randy Orton keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, and then do the screw job. But you would have had legitimate matches, had Bryan beating Randy Orton, and then had Orton beat him, turn face, or turn heel. And then at the time, it would be Bryan, kind of like a heelish Bryan, face Bryan, kind of like a mixture, and him doing like anything he can to keep the belt. And then Orton would turn full heel, Triple H, screw job thing at the end. Then you give him the belt. That's intelligent. But no, they're not doing that. They're doing something else. And then you could have brought in the Big Show, and then you could have did all this stuff. But the way they went through it, they did I think like 3, 4 pay-per-views that you had Bryan and Orton in a match where to crown the World Heavyweight Champion. Wasn't it like 2, 3 times? I lost track how many times the belt wasn't even on a person. It's like, really? Really? And I don't think any other belts matter. The World Championship is really, the way they did the World Heavyweight Championship was okay. Minus the Del Rio. If they would have put it on somebody else. I think they should have gave it back to Dolph when he came back, quite honestly. But if it was in the situation where I had booked it and Dolph probably would have would have been WWE champion at the time, Del Rio would have beat him. Um, what I would have done is had Dolph lose the belt, have the concussion thing, come back, and then he would have had a conversation with Punk. And instead of going for Del Rio, he says that he wants a shot at Punk. There you go. Set that up. Del Rio, on the other hand, would face a guy like, I don't even know who he would face, really, to be quite honest. Maybe a Sheamus. And give Sheamus the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know where Sheamus is at anyway. Injury or something? I don't know. I'm guessing they're going to do like some kind of return angle with him, probably. Um, I don't know. Or Ryback. Hell, put the belt on Ryback. Stupidity. TNA. Holy shit. If I was in charge of TNA would probably be winning the war right now. They would go back on Monday Night Raw. They would go back on the Monday nights, and we would beat Raw at their own game. Because this is ridiculous. WWE is doing so much shit right now. This is the time for TNA to go back to fucking Monday nights and say, fuck everything, going back to Monday nights. Because we're going to beat the fucking WWE because they suck balls. And they could run a 2-hour program and still beat them. That's how bad they are. That's how bad the WWE is right now. But here's what I would have done differently. No problem with Bully Ray being the leader of Aces and Eights. I don't have no problem with that. But the one thing that I would have done a little bit differently is have Eric Bischoff on TV and have him be the guy that's kind of helping guide the missile, per se, with Aces and Eights. I wouldn't have did anything with fucking Hogan's daughter. What the hell was with that? Makes no sense whatsoever. Just put her in charge of the Divas division and be done with that. I had no problem with that angle either. Hogan being there, I don't care. Hogan's awesome. He can be there. He can be a part of TNA, but don't have him get involved in storylines to that degree. He is like acting like he's going to wrestle, and it's like, no, what are you doing? You cannot fucking wrestle. People don't want to see that shit. And if they do, then don't watch TNA. Watch WWE. You want to see that crap. But it's retarded. It's stupid. What Hulk Hogan should be, he should be a commissioner. He should be a guy like that, a GM, something like that, where you come out, you make decisions, you shake people's hands, you do your shirt thing. When you knock somebody out of the ring, if they're getting out of hand, and then say, blah blah blah, you're gonna face blah blah at the pay-per-view, not me. I'm the commissioner and I don't wrestle, blah blah blah. Say that crap. Don't come out and act like you're gonna wrestle somebody or get freaking violent with them for a reason that you're gonna wrestle them or something. That's a stupid. Or even get that into people's heads that you're gonna do that. It's like, really? No. Save that for WWE if you're gonna do that crap. Because TNA is not. They need to build that crap up. They don't need that kind of crap. That crap is not for TNA. I mean, I'm being honest. They need solid matches to get fans to watch the program. Entertainment is great, but everybody but the WWE can do that. Can't do that. It's just a fact. WCW, ECW couldn't do it. Do I need to keep going? I mean, there's some other promotions. ROH evidently can't do it because all they put is matches on TV. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. TNA just can't do it. They've tried and they suck. They suck at it. So do what you can. Don't put Hogan in that light. Have AJ Styles, have Christopher Daniels, have Kazarian do that kind of stuff. Kurt Angle, Joe, they can do the entertainment kind of stuff. Don't do Hogan because it'll mess everything up. You can't wrestle right now, so it's not going to do any good to put him in any kind of entertainment or storyline that's going to be, you have to wrestle. So I would have kept Bully Ray. One of the things differently, and I think Schleg Daddy, when he was still with Off the Rope Show, I don't know what he's doing now, he talked about they should have solid wins. And yes, that's true. They wouldn't have to be solid wins, though. I think they just need to get wins over people. Hook by crook, it didn't matter. They should have got wins. They should have all cheated almost during every single match. They should have been cheating, get the belt. They should have all had belts, or at least had the tag team belts and the world belt, at least. And had TV, get all the belts. Have all the belts in Aces and Eights, basically just like the NWO, where they had almost all the belts. I don't care. Rip it off. WCW ain't around. Who cares? Get all the belts. It would have worked. Made them a strong team. And then, then you can work with a storyline about TNA trying to get the belts back off of Aces and Eights. There you go. Perfect storyline. Oh, and this time, we won't fuck it up like WCW. Anyways. So this is my whole idea that I have with TNA. In WWE, you can't really do much. I mean, they have top guys. They just retarded. They can't write storylines worth a shit in the WWE. They have all the guys in the world in WWE. TNA has the same stuff, and they have a perfect storyline right in front of them, and they didn't even do it. One of the things I want to talk about is Austin Aries and Bully Ray, and this is something that, and I haven't watched TNA for a while, so I don't know if they've wrestled each other. I think they had a match at a pay-per-view somewhere. But Austin Aries, Bully Ray have big heat against each other in the past. So I would have used that for Austin Aries to be the man to beat Bully Ray. I would have used that. I would extremely use that. But this is the way I would have did it. I would have had two other guys face Bully Ray after he won the championship. I don't care how it gets to Bully Ray winning the championship. But he would win a championship, he would cheat to win it, and then he would face two guys, two pay-per-views apiece. He would face his people. He cheats to win every single time. He gets past them. The third person he faces is Sting. Sting does not win the World Heavyweight Championship. That is the case in point that I want to put in there. Sting does not win. He is not the saving grace of TNA. We want this to happen because we don't want Sting to be around forever in TNA. And he's not going to be around in TNA forever. You need to build up other guys. Now, here's the caveat. Bully Ray will face Sting because Sting's such a big icon. He'll do anything in his power to try and win the belt back, right? True. Correct. 3 pay-per-views will be with Sting. Bully Ray, Sting. The last one will probably end up being like a street fight where they'll ban all the members of Ace and Eights from the ring. Here's where the trick will appear. Is that during that match, there will be a guy come out of the ring, and he will not be a current member of Aces and Eights. It will be AJ Styles. That's my idea. AJ Styles would walk into the ring, act like he's going to help Sting, and then he would do the Pele on Sting and knock him out. The next time on Impact, they want to ask why he did that to Sting, or after the match, after Bully Ray pins him, then here comes out all the Aces and Eights members. They all enter the ring. They all circle around AJ Styles, and they hand him his Aces and Eights cut, and they hand it to him. Voila! AJ Styles, turn heel, official. How big would that be? How fucking awesome would that be? And then AJ Styles challenges Bully Ray for the World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles wins. They have an all-out match. It's a huge match. They put on a hell of a match. AJ Styles gives Bully Ray the best match of his life. AJ Styles wins. Gets the belt. Here's the thing. By this time, it should be Bound for Glory. I'm hoping all this worked right in there, and it would be Bound for Glory time. Here's the cool part. All that storyline building up to Austin Aries, Bully Ray, Austin Aries and Bully Ray would have a match at the next pay-per-view. And then Austin Aries... Oh, and the reason for that is he would say he wants a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. And I had an idea for that what would lead up to that. And something about Hulk Hogan saying that the only reason he'll give AJ a shot at the belt because he's not legitimately a number 1 contender is that whoever holds the belt, he can have at any time, he can make anyone on the roster get a world title shot. And Hogan says that. Bully Ray agrees. Aces and Eights agree. They all say a vote. They go have a vote, and everybody says yay, 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 yay. They even do that crap. That would be awesome, dude. It's like Sons of Anarchy's huge right now. Like this whole shit's eating up Sons of Anarchy fans. They should just have Jax or something show up on there, or the guy that plays Clay show up on TNA. That'd be fucking awesome. Anyways, but this would play out. So that's how Austin Aries would get his shot at AJ Styles. Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, tell me about it. Make your comments down below. You think that's awesome? AJ Styles, Austin Aries have like 3 pay-per-view matches. In the end, Austin Aries, the big payoff, gets the belt. Ends Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights starts to implode. That's when all the crap. I mean, I think it's already happened. It started imploding. I think I've seen little highlights of it starting to implode. But through this, you see all the Aces and Eights guys kind of breaking off and starting to do other things in TNA, and they start to get, whatever, and the shitty ones can go away. But I do like Mike Knox, and I do like the dude that was with Punk. I like him. And I think they let him go already. It's like, fucking retardos. But you keep fucking idiot people, and you don't do anything with them. So it's like, I don't understand. It's a retarded organization. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And I don't know. I don't get it. Both of them are retarded. So there you go. Hope you like my little booking video. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you think about what I would do with the company. Big Show? Don't really care. Yeah. Yeah, see you guys. Keep rocking.